Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2015 with the Rude Man. We're back on Ringwoods, but are we really? Well, you may know that Stevie has made another iteration of Ringwoods. And this is number 5, Ringwoods 5 version. And as usual, he's made some substantial changes that kind of made it necessary for me to start a new game. A new game save, I should say. So I'm gonna rent a helicopter and show you what some of the changes are. You're already familiar with the map. I don't need to drive the map, so I think it might be easier if I just grab one of these things and show you what's changed. All right, let's start this thing up. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on the south end of the map, on the south farm. As you know, on Ringwood there are 3 farms. There's the main farm, south farm, and north farm. And the animals are split between the north and south farms. So, let me fix this. Rid of that. All right. So, what I tried to do is I tried to get the game up to about where it was when I left off in the last episode, which it isn't. There's no way I could get it exact. But what I did was I made a list of all the equipment I had and have that. I purchased all the same fields that I had. And, I'm trying to do the same thing. I bought the same amount of animals that I had, all that kind of good stuff. But let's take a look. This part of the farm has changed slightly. If you look below there, you'll see that we only have 1 potato washer and 1 steamer. And that they've changed it a little bit. He's changed the access point so that you can actually park a rig underneath and collect the potatoes. So I'm going to do that, but what I'm going to do that with is a new piece of equipment. It's not new really, but let's see. I'm going to do, it's just something a little bit easier to use. Right here. So I'm going to purchase this if I've got the money. I need a couple of these actually. So let's see. Let's buy one of those. This is what I'm going to use for now. It may not work completely, but it should work okay. It doesn't hold very much. So we'll run and get that. But so that's one change. Then the other change you're going to notice right away is that the BGA is gone. Well, it's not gone. It's been moved. So if you remember, I had on field 13, I used to steal a little bit of the grass. Well, that'd be over here. This is where the BGA farm was. Now there's field 19 there. Now I actually bought field 19 by mistake when I did the map, so I kept it. So we have an extra field that we didn't have in the last episode that you watched. So BGA farm or plant has been moved. This is field 13 here, and if you remember, I used to get some of this grass. Well, 13 is now quite a bit bigger than it was. I shouldn't say it's quite a bit bigger, but it's a little bit bigger than it was. So that took some of my grass. So I had to find a new place to get some grass, and I'll show you what I did. There's the BGA that's been moved, so that's a little bit different. It's the same BGA, it's just situated a little bit different. And if you notice down here, there's a tank where you can deposit poo right there. So we've got that. Let me put this thing down. Get out. Take a look at that. Okay, so you can put liquid manure in here. Resources, liquid manure. I'm not quite sure what the hell this is, but there you go. There's a spot to dump it. And I'm not sure if you can pick it up or just dump it. Because you still have this thing over here that you used to have where you can sell it. So you can still sell it here. But anyway, so I'm not quite sure what that is over there. I'll have to check it out by putting some manure in it, see what happens. All right. So that's the BGA plant. It's changed. It's moved and changed just slightly. Now, what other changes are there? Well, the milk farm has changed a little bit. Here's the milk farm here. It's right there. It's just been rearranged a little bit. And I'm not quite sure how that's supposed to work now. I haven't used it yet. Because my cows are all brand new and I don't have that much milk yet. But, so there's the milk farm. And this has been rearranged also. Now, if you notice, this has changed over here. There's only one output now, and you can drive underneath it. Well, you could drive underneath the other one, but it was kind of separate from this. So now, you put whatever trash you want up there, it composts it, brings it down here, and then you can drive under that spout there and pick it up. So that's a little bit more convenient. All right, let's go take a look at what else has changed. Gonna go back to the south farm. Not too much has really changed on the farm proper. Any of the farms, no, except for the potato washer. Field 20 is still the same. It's a little bit wider, but then I think he did that in version 4. But now you'll notice we have a sheep farm right next to Field 20 here. This is your new sheep farm. It's been moved. So this is just your basic sheep farm. There's a little bitty shed over there that will automatically sell your wool, so you don't have to sell your wool at all. It'll sell for you. All right, I'm gonna get stuck here. Whoa! Wish this thing didn't have that spray rig on it, because I'm never gonna use it for a spray rig. All right, so that's new. Let's run up here. And you're gonna notice a new change over here. If you remember, this is field 17. Now, there's our main farm right there. Nothing's changed on 17, 16, 15, 14 over there. But if you remember this field right here, there was a great big hill and a road on this end. Well, he's taken all that out and made it all one field. So field 18 is quite a bit bigger than it was. It used to come about here or so, and it's a lot bigger than it was. It was shaped funny too, if you remember right, because there was a road and a hill. What he did was he straightened the road up, so now the road goes from the farm straight up the hill here to the village. So that's all changed. Okay, now what else? I think that field is the same. I haven't farmed that field there, but look, what he's done where the old sheep farm was, is he turned it into a pasture. So what I did was I set up a course to get the grass off of it. So that kind of replaced the grass that I am not getting on field 13. Has been replaced by this. Okay, what else has changed? I don't think a whole lot has changed in the middle of the map here. There's not much that's changed on the main farm. All of this is still the same as it was right here. Now, I haven't done any logging or anything on this map, so I have no idea whether anything has changed with these logging places. It seems like that was always there, this plant here, but I'm not sure because I don't log, so I just don't remember. And the train station was also part of the logging thing. There's a little bit of stuff that's going on down there too. Again, I don't log, so I don't know what that's all about. There's field number 5. Again, I purchased it and turned it into grass. And there's field number 6, same thing, turned it into grass. The town is still the same as it was. I don't think anything has changed here. I think all of those fields up north there are all the same as they were, but there are some changes over on the north farm. Now, when I say the north farm, I don't necessarily mean the farm itself, but in the northern area of the map, there's been some changes. The farm hasn't really changed. It's the same as it was. But if we get over to the vegetable farm, that's all completely changed. Okay, you notice there's a great big lot here, and things have been turned around, completely turned around. So let's go see what's different here. Okay, first of all, you're going to notice that their greenhouses are completely different on this farm, on this vegetable farm. Now, we do have, let's see what we have here. We have, let's see, these are tomatoes, and they don't take diesel anymore. All it takes is water and compost, and it doesn't take seeds. Just water and compost, no seeds. And they each have an automatic sell point at the end. So we have tomatoes. And we have lettuce. Water and compost, that's all we need. So now, if you remember, I was talking about what am I supposed to do with all this compost? Well, now you know. This is cauliflower. This is pumpkins. All right. Halloween's coming. No, it's not. It's summertime. But will this fall? Red cabbage. So there you go. So that's the main change on this is we don't need fuel, and we don't need seeds any longer. Now that kind of brings me to wonder about those seed masters that are on the farms. I might not need that seed that much anymore unless I just want to make my own seed to redo the fields, the crops and stuff. The fruit hasn't changed. It's still about the same. Again, it takes water and compost. So now we need not lots of compost. So I have a reason to turn my hay, my straw, not hay, my straw into compost or anything else I've got that I consider garbage. But anyway, that's pretty much the major changes. I don't know if I've missed anything else. Like I say, I don't log, so I don't know if there's any changes on that. But there you go. Let's take this thing back and we'll get those trucks we were working on. And if we take a look at the fields, I did one harvest to try to get my farm back to where it was in the last episode. And again, it's not even going to be close. But I tried. And what I mean by that is I tried to get the same equipment. I didn't quite succeed in that. And I did get the same amount of animals that I had. Again, I don't have all the crops that I had because I only did the one harvest. Although I did well, actually, no, I did 2 harvests. I did the initial harvest from what was already seeded on the map when I purchased it, if you will. Purchase probably not the right word, but there you go. And then I did another one, and I did quite a bit of corn so that I could get the chaff. So I have quite a bit of chaff to do so I can start making silage. That brings up another point. Let me take you there first before I get rid of the helicopter. But this is what the fields are looking like. We own everything that we owned before, except for I purchased 19 by mistake and decided to keep it because it kind of fits in this area right here. So we're getting pretty big here, and we should. I mean, my God, I think I was on episode 52 on this farm, and we've been through 5 different versions of the farm. So, you know, I had quite a bit of progress on this farm. And so this is growing now. It's not ready to harvest. But let me show you one more thing before I get rid of the helicopter that I forgot about when I was over at the composter. What I want to do is I want to make making silage a little bit easier, and I couldn't find a spot on the farm to do this. I couldn't find enough room on any of the farms. So there is a blank spot over here, a blank lot. There's actually 2 of them. There's one up north, and if you remember, I used to have my car wash up there. But I haven't put the car wash back in yet because, well, I didn't have any money. It's pretty expensive. But what I did was, these silos are a mod. So this was an empty lot. So since I need a lot of silage, and I don't want to take the time to have to use thing 1 and thing 2, and that takes forever to get the silage picked up out of the pits. So I put these silos in, and these are fermenting silos. So what I do is, again, this was an empty lot. The buildings were there, but the lot was clear empty. So I put these silos in, and I put a spout in over here so that I can get the grass or whatever I'm going to turn to silage, the chaff, and just fill up those things. And then when they're full, I can just drive through and get the silage, take it to the farm to use. And that's why I needed those 2 little pickup things, or those dump trucks. That's what I'm going to use them for. All right, let's get this thing back. I might end up buying one of these, but it's really not necessary on this map. This map is not very big. Oklahoma, I'm using a helicopter to dink around with, and California. But this map isn't that big that I need a helicopter, so I probably won't buy a helicopter. If I need one, I can always rent it, just like I just did. I did take the damage mod off. I don't know if I'm going to leave it off or not, but I took it off for the time being. Especially since I was just trying to catch up with everything. I didn't need to damage everything. I was getting stuff damaged left and right because I was trying to catch up with where I was in the last episode, and it was just taking forever. So I was driving pretty recklessly. All right, let me get rid of this. There we go. These are the dump trucks that I'm going to use for the potatoes. I may need a third one. But let's run this thing. Wow, they're completely silent on the inside. That's not right. That's probably the drive mode, or the drive mod. Drive control. Because I do have the drive control set up to be a little more quiet on the inside of the cab. Some mods it doesn't work with, and evidently some they work too good, because it's completely silent. So this is what I'm going to do with the silage. Is I put this spout in over here, so I can come in here like this. All right, and then I'm going to create a course like this. And we're going to drive this course. And I don't think it's going to work like I would like it to. I think I'm going to have to do this right here. I'm going to have to do 3 courses, I think. Because I don't think it'll stop. It doesn't know which one to stop at. It's just going to dump out of the first one that it can. So I'm just going to make a quick little course here, like this. And let's see. Oh, what do I call it? Okay, silage plant silo 1. I don't know. Sounds okay to me, I guess. Now let's make sure we have chaff. I don't want to use my grass. I don't have a lot of grass. So where's the chaff? Well, that's weird. All right, hang on a sec. All right, why? I know I've used it for chaff before. Wheat, barley, canola, corn, dried grains, sorghum, pig forage, soybeans, seeds, cotton, sunflower, oat, beet pulp. Oh, I know why. I know why. I know why. Crap-a-doodle-doo. This isn't going to work. Alright, let me shut this down. This isn't going to work. I'm going to leave it for this. I know why now. I just thought of it. Let's get this guy. Get him. I want to get this guy under the potatoes. We're running out of daylight here, so I want to kind of get going before we start any kind of harvest. I'll show you why it's not showing up in there. What I need to have it. The chaff, it needs to be stored in the grain silos right here for me to get it out of the grain silos. And that's not part of this map. If you notice, there's no reader board there for chaff. So it has to be that mod that I'm using. So I'm gonna have to do something different, and what I'm gonna have to do is either haul all the chaff from this farm to the other farm, or I'm gonna have to put in one of these jobbers right here. And I don't necessarily want to put it on here. I don't want to put it on this farm. So let's run over to our farm here, and let's see. Oh man, I don't want to put it right in front of the... I guess I can put it right here. Alright, let me look at this though. I need to make sure I get it the right way, because it's got to go that way right there. Okay, right there. I'll do that. Okay. Bummer trails. Well, I'll worry about that in a minute. Let's take this guy down to the south farm. And like I say, I might need more than one of these. I don't know how well these are going to work. They don't hold a lot of product, but if I have it set up on an automatic kind of course, I don't need to worry about it. It's just running circles up there and fill those silos up. So it doesn't have to hold a whole lot. Because it's not like I want to transport chaff clear across the map. I just want to transport it from the silo to the silo. All right, so what I want to do is I'm tying up this tractor and trailer right here just to pick up potatoes. And it looks like these are done washing. And I don't want to do that. So what I want to do is put one of these small dump trucks under that. And let him pick it up. Because I'll show you in a second here. These are steamed potatoes. Oh, wait a minute. These are washed potatoes. I want to steam these. So let me haul these around. This potato washer doesn't hold very much. If you notice what's in my trailer right here, 30,000 pounds or whatever it is, that's all it will hold at any one time. So I do have everything filled with water, so that shouldn't be an issue. Alright, that's not going to work. Alright, where's the trigger? There should be a trigger here. Oh man, come on. Don't hit the fence. Oh jeez. Well, I hit the gate. So don't hit the gate. Alright, why am I not finding a trigger for the potato steamer there? Well, there's a trigger there. I don't know how I'm missing it. Alright, let's try this again. See, there's a trigger for the water. And there should be a trigger for the potatoes also. So I'm not hitting it however I'm doing this. It's not hitting the trigger. There it is, there it is, there it is. Alright. See, it doesn't hold very much. And that's the problem with this thing right here. It holds more diesel than it does potatoes for some reason. Let me grab this little jammer here and get it situated underneath. I like these little things on small maps. They work pretty good, like Thornton. So I'm going to situate this guy right here and let him set here. And then I'm going to get another one and put him under that one over there. Oh, I better do that right away. Let's see, where's the other? Since I'm not using... There, let's get this guy. Since we're not using him yet, I'll run him over to the other field. The other plant, I should say. I'm pretty tired. I've been working on this map for 2 days solid trying to get it caught up. So I'm about farmed out here. And it was at the expense of not being able to film anything else. I just been farming this farm. Look at the shadows. Early morning and late night shadows are really effed up on this Real Daylight mod. I like the Real Daylight mod, but yeah, those shadows are kind of messed up. Alright, let's get this guy around here and underneath this. Okay. Now let's get, let's do, where should we put these guys? In group number 9 maybe, I don't know. Just out of the way. Group number 9. Just to get them out of the way. Man, that's steaming some potatoes there. All right, so let's grab a few more potatoes. We're in the tater business now. Yeah, I was trying to figure out a place to put those silage silos, those fermenting silos. I could not find a place that really worked on any of my farms, north, south, or, turn that off. None of the farms, there was any room for them. So, that's when I decided, well, I'm just going to have to make a silage plant. All right, we've already got more than we're going to be able to fit in that, so let's stop where we're at. I'll show you what I did for equipment. Yeah, I had harvesting to do. I had to get all the animals situated. I had to water them all. I had to feed them all. I had to get harvest so I could have straw for all the animals. I don't have silage or mixed feed yet, so, but I decided, God, if I wait for that, I might as well just stop recording this map. Yeah, see, the washer doesn't hold very much at all. I love these late nights and early morning shadows on this mod, Real Daylight mod, but they're a little bit kind of weird. Okay, so while I'm dinking around, let me show you what I have in crops. What's the weather going to be like now? Tomorrow's going to be sunny, so it's going to be a good harvest day. So I have some wheat. Barley is just what came with the map pretty much. I've got a little bit of canola. I have a little corn left. I didn't turn it all into chaff. I did one harvest of pretty much corn and wheat. And I took about half of the corn as crop and half of it as chaff. And then I did field 8 as potatoes. I got 1,653,000 just from one field, that big field 8. And then that's what I got for chaff off half the corn. And what else? So what I did, the corn, I sold a little more than half of it for money because I didn't have any money. After buying all my equipment and stuff, I didn't have any money. So I did sell some of the corn. But that's what I've got in that. And then, of course, I've got my animals. I had 200 chickens. I goofed and had 201 now. I had 200 sheep. I have 200 cows. Same, I just have, all of that going. We have sheep. We have fattening cows, fattened chickens, pigs and beef. And let's see, cows. We've already got a little bit of milk from the 200. And that milk is in spite of the fact that I have no mixed rations or no silage. And we're already getting quite a bit of liquid manure built up too. That we have more liquid manure than we have manure. Dry manure, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, let's just get this guy put away. I don't want him in the way. And then we're going to start hauling some chaff to make silage. And once I'm done with that, I'll probably the next time I do chaff, if I have to do chaff again, I'll set the route to take it automatically to the silage plant. When I harvested the corn for chaff in the first place, I hadn't thought of having to have a special plant for silage. I thought I was going to do it right on the farm. So it wasn't until it was all said and done that I thought, okay, now how am I going to do the silage? So let's grab one of our big trucks and start moving some chaff. Probably shouldn't do this at night. I probably should go into tomorrow. Yeah, now that is the only difference. I don't have the money that I had before. Let me see, I wrote it all down. After the last episode, I had $3,634,000. I've only got $80,000. So I'm a little shy on that. Now the difference is, in my opinion, and again, I'm never going to be close to what I had, but I didn't have this kind of crop before. So I think I pretty much sold all the crop I had, but I don't remember. That's the one thing I forgot to look at, was how much crop that I have. And I think I am going to make it daytime, so I'm going to go into the house, grab something to eat, and I'll see you in the morning. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I slept in. It's 7:30 almost. I meant to get up about 6. I'd get up about 5:30, but it's still kind of dark. 5 o'clock's still dark for sure. Then I get up about 6. But I missed that. Alright, so let's grab some chaff. Alright, let's see. We got straw, grass, and chaff. Third one should be chaff. Let that fill up. And I'll be right back. Alright, while I'm thinking about it, let me show you what I've got. I replaced equipment with, let's go to the garage. If you remember, I had those Black Beauty 1,000-horse tractors. I got rid of all those. I got rid of all the case tractors, and I replaced them all with I've got 2 of these for the big, pulling the big cultivators, which I had before. I had 2 of those before. I had one of these and one of these. I still have it. I bought a Fendt again. I had one of those. But what I've done is all the other tractors I had, I replaced with these Tauruses, and I kind of color-coded them. So I have 8 of these Taurus tractors to replace the 8 that I had in the last farm. And I kind of color-coded them. The yellow ones I have for harvest, and then I have, let's see, these brown ones, which really hide the dirt, don't they? I have these brown ones for doing field work, seeding field work and stuff. And then let's see, what else did I have? The ones that are doing the forage are green. And so I'm trying to think of a reason to have a purple one, but I haven't yet. All right, so let me go back and check on that, see how that guy's doing. Oh, he's almost halfway full. I'm going to go ahead and get Starship Enterprise going. If you notice, the fields aren't ready yet after one evening. But then I really didn't expect them to be, because I didn't finish seeding them till late in the evening yesterday. So. Oh, geez. Did I miss the trigger? I think I missed the trigger. Well, how in the heck? There. Oh, no. No, stop it. Oh, man. There. Leave it alone. Don't touch it. Oh, jeez. It's real close to not being under the trigger. All right, let it go. I'll let it go. Now, let's see. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Starship Enterprise. Let me grab him. What pew did I put him in? Was it 8? No, it wasn't 8. Was it 7? No, it wasn't 7. It wasn't 6. There. When it's in 5. So let's grab Starship. Because I don't have much grass. Oh, I did take the grass and the straw I had, and I filled the mixing stations. So the mixing stations are full of grass and straw, but I don't have silage. So I'm waiting for that. So let's get this guy working here. We're going to do this. We're going to do grass field 20. And drive the course. Where are you going? Come back here. Oh, I've got 2 combined courses. Bad on me. Try that again. I forgot I had a transport course getting him here. Alright, now you can go to work. We'll let him get started, and then we'll tuck this guy in behind him. I don't know how those sheep stay in. That gate automatically opens for them when they get close to it. It's crazy. Alright, so we're going to do farm work and forage work. We're going to do field 20. And let's start this thing up. Grab this little bit of grass right here to start. And then I think we can probably, I don't know if this guy drives any faster than Enterprise. Enterprise skips right along, so I'll let him start the next row, and then I'll start this guy. Okay, let's go check on this guy. And he stopped. Oh, there's no way I got all the chaff. No way. No way, Jose. No. He's lost the trigger. You've lost that trigger feeling. These trucks need weight in the front. I noticed that when I have, and this is only one trailer full, when I have both trailers full and I turn the wheel, sometimes the truck doesn't turn. Should have come in this from that direction in the first place, since I don't have any silage in the silo. That silage plant's going to be kind of nice because I'll only take what silage I need at the time. Let's see, what else do I need to be doing here? Let's grab this and grab some milk. Whoa! Damn. These trucks are so fast. Even in reverse. Of course, it doesn't help that I tromp on the gas pedal. Yeah, I want to go and see what's new with the milk thing, because the reason I say that is on the old milk farm, they used to have cans that came out the end, and the cans would run over and get sold. They would run over a sell point. I don't see that now. So I don't know exactly what's happening there. Let's fill this thing up. So I'm not quite sure how the milk farm works. Well, the milk plant, I should say. Show you what I mean when I get over there. Yeah, it looks like Enterprise drives faster than the trailer. The tractor and trailer, so I didn't have anything to worry about. That's good to know, though, for the next field. Alright, let's get this guy to the milk farm, or milk plant. I guess we're on the milk farm. Look how... Whoa, 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 whoa. I forgot about gates. There's gates everywhere on this farm. Yeah, these things really scoot when they're empty or they have only one trailer. You get those two full trailers and they barely move. They're only 700 horsepower, which you'd think would be enough. All right, now let me see. If you remember, each one of these milk things here had a belt on the side, and these are different now. You put the milk in here, I think, but I'm not sure. Or no, the milk goes in here maybe. And what is this? Okay, input milk, output milk. Okay, but it used to come out and there was a conveyor belt with canisters, and the canisters would go to a point where it just automatically sold. So I'm not quite sure what happens now. So let's find out. There's not a lot of room to motate here. So I'm going to probably see where the trigger's at. Okay, I just saw something weird. Nope. Where's the trigger? All right. Oh, it's got one of those things. I see. I see. Now, here's what I'm wondering. Right here. Okay, so there's a spot to hook up there. Look at what it's doing. There's a meter there. Oh. Now, wait a minute. That's a meter of the milk coming in. Is that a meter of when it's done and homogenized? And then do we have to pick it up out of there and take it somewhere? Okay, so there's 2 meters. Let me go look at this again here. All right, so that says 166, and that one 29. Okay, so it shows, all right, okay. It shows 29, 833 input and 166 output. Okay, so then what happens with that? Okay, let me do something here. I saw something behind the building. So let's run behind the building and take a look. Maybe I have to get my own milk. It's self-serve, I guess. And then see, look, is that a sale point for it right there? Or is that a sale point for raw milk? I don't know. Because there's another point over here. So what I'm thinking is that blue one over there is if we have raw milk. So let's say we've brought all of our milk. Ow, that was bad. All right, here's what I'm thinking. We bring our milk in. We stick it in that tank. It homogenizes milk. We take our tanker, grab the homogenized milk, and then we take it to the sell point behind. If, for some reason, all of those tanks are full, we can take raw milk to the backside and just sell it. Just sell the raw milk. That's what I'm thinking. So let me see here. Let me grab. It's not going to let me grab it. All right. I don't know what happens now. I don't know what happens once it's homogenized. Oh. All right, let me see. I don't know. What's in this one? Nothing. Nothing in this one. Maybe there's nothing there to get out yet. Because that 166 was there. Well, now it's 666, so it's the devil. It's devil milk. So I don't know. Bummer trails. Well, we'll figure it out. Let's let it make some milk. I'll go back to the farm. Get some more milk. Well, let's let it make milk and see what happens. Uh-oh. I got trouble in paradise. What you doing, Enterprise? Blocking the road, are you? Well, we'll just get you out of here then. Right, I did make a transportation course to get Enterprise to the old sheep farm. Transportation. Field 20 to sheep farm right there. Okay. Go ahead and go there, Enterprise. Be on your way. Well, there he goes. Okay, well that went pretty quick. This episode went pretty quick. A lot of it in the helicopter, I suppose. Anyway, that's where we're at on Ringwoods, and we're gonna try to get used to the new features on it. And hope you had fun. And share it if you did with a friend. Like it. Sign up if you haven't, and I'll see you on the farm in the next episode. Happy farming.